What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan Roots.
And I'm Ralli Roots.
And with our powers combined, we are Ralli Roots!
Is it getting old yet?
So in this video, we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons of buying and selling items in your local market. If you guys saw our past estate sale haul video, you saw that we picked up one of those pressure washers, new in the box. Well, we ended up selling that locally. We flipped it in 3 days for 100% profit. Check it out.
The hoses are everything. It's brand new. I just opened it to see it.
The really cool thing about that deal was I didn't even realize Ryan listed the item on the Facebook garage sale group.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be on Letgo, Offerup, or Craigslist, one of those three. But the Facebook garage sale group has been very profitable for us in our local area. Everybody has to experiment with those four probably in general. Some cities may have apps that are unique to them, but for us, just the Facebook garage sale group has worked really great. And I didn't know it was listed. Ryan had it listed. I heard the little Letgo. No, I heard the Facebook dings. I heard the Facebook message ding, and I don't have Facebook. I had no idea what the dings even were. Like told me, yeah, I think I have someone coming to buy it. And then all of a sudden, Ryan disappears, comes back in with cash. I was like, what?
So let's take a look at the pros and the cons of buying and selling items locally. First of all, there's 4 main places that we like to sell items locally. Ali mentioned a couple of them. The Facebook Marketplace is a really good one. When you post to the Facebook Marketplace, you can choose basically which groups you want to post to, and it posts to all of those yard sale and garage sale groups at the same time. So for example, when I listed that pressure washer for sale, it didn't just post to one location on Facebook, it posted to 8 different Facebook yard sale groups.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, to give it the max exposure out there.
I didn't know that because I don't have Facebook.
And then the other ones that we like to use are Letgo, Offerup, and Craigslist. There are, like Ali said, there's location-specific apps like I think 5 Mile is one that a lot of people like to use. And there's some others that are like city-specific that do work well. So just look on your app store and see what sort of local buying, selling apps are out there. Yeah,
or talk to friends. Sometimes word of mouth for the location-specific apps are probably best.
Yes.
But those 4 are pretty much what we use.
Right. Okay, so the pros of selling stuff locally.
Number 1, guys, great for large items. The reason it's great for large items is sometimes people are nervous about shipping something large and or something that's delicate.
Right. We
will never ship delicate things because the post office, I think 90% of the time, it gets broken. No matter how well we wrap it, put fragile stickers all over it, it's just the way it is. And then also, you don't have to worry about all of the eBay fees and the PayPal fees, or I guess the Amazon fees if you're doing Amazon as well, or shipping fees.
Right.
And that's just a bunch of the pros.
And another couple pros to selling stuff locally, you can collect cash, which is really nice. You don't have to take the PayPal transaction and pay those fees and then wait for that money to land in your bank account. It's just a cash transaction. Everything we do locally is cash. We don't take any checks or anything like that, unless it's like a super large item. And even at that point, we only take cashier's checks. We won't take personal checks. Another one, moving stuff locally around the holidays, so around Christmas time, is fantastic. So sometimes what we do, if we know that there's a hot item around Christmas time, we'll stock up on that item because we have the warehouse space to do that. And then we'll just keep it until around Christmas time, and that's when we'll list it on OfferUp and Letgo and the Facebook marketplaces, put it out there, and then people are kind of like swarming us to get those items. A good example is, remember those Yetis that we bought?
Yeah, we didn't even wait until the holidays though.
But it was right before the holiday was.
Oh, it was right before the holidays.
Yeah, it was like a month before Christmas last year.
Oh.
We got a surplus of those Yeti. Do we have one of them? These 30-ounce Yeti tumblers. We were working with this distributor who had like an excess amount of them, and we ended up buying 81 of them. I think it was like a month and a half before Christmas. and we put it out there, and they sold in 3 days. We sold 81 of those things, and we made like $1,500 I think total on the transaction. But that was really cool because, again, it was an item that was in really hot demand. People were buying multiples of them at once for gifts. People were buying like 3, 4, 6. Yeah. That one lady bought like 16 of them.
Yeah, she was buying them for a fundraiser.
That's right.
Yes, as gifts for the winnings for a fundraiser. So for bingo or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It was cool.
But yeah, if you can find items that are good local sellers that move quickly, save them for Christmas time if you have the space, or save them for around the holidays when you know that you have a good market and you can move them quickly.
Those were the pros for selling locally. Now let's talk about the cons.
Yeah, there are definitely some not so great things about selling stuff locally. One of them would be, usually you're selling stuff one at a time, right? So you're not moving everything in bulk at once. Usually you're selling one item at a time. You're listing one item locally, and then you're meeting that person to sell that one item. So it can be a bit of a time waster. Yeah. You know, if you have one item out there and you're not making much profit on it, and you're wasting, 30 minutes to an hour out of your day to go meet them, or you're waiting for them to come, it can definitely waste a bit of time if you're selling them one at a time.
Which is why it's nice for something large.
Yeah.
People can be sketchy.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Either they flake out on you, they sell out, they cancel, they're just a sketchy person, you don't trust them. I mean, some people worry about getting fake bills. That's just one of the cons. People can be sketchy, so you just kind of want to weed those ones out.
Because a lot of these local transactions can be a little bit sketchy, like Allison was saying, we do like to do a few things that help alleviate that sketchiness.
Meet people with a friend.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, we try to never do deals by ourselves. We always like to be together. We always do deals in a public location. We'll set the deal at like a mall or a Starbucks or a Panera or somewhere with lots of people and cameras so that it's not sketchy. A lot of resellers like to set up meetings at police stations. We don't really like to do that because, I don't know, it's just kind of weird to us to do that. But it is safe to do that.
We met somebody during the middle of the day in a Publix parking lot because there were tons of people walking around, and that was completely fine. It was a female and I was there, and it wasn't weird at all. And
sometimes in certain cities, police stations will publish what they call safe meeting points. And those are kind of cool to look out for because those are literally places that the cops are saying, here's a good place to meet to exchange cash for goods. So those are good ones to look out for. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if we've ever done that.
They kind of like just started doing that in certain places because this local buying and selling trend has caught on big time with OfferUp and Letgo. So they started putting out these, these are good, safe locations.
That's really cool.
That's cool. For us nowadays, most of the deals that we do in person, we like to do at our office just because it's a safe place for us. There's always people around, and we have cameras monitoring everything 24 hours a day. So, and we let them know, we let the people know, listen, everything is on camera, you are being recorded, so that when we do the deal, it's, it's not that big of a deal.
And they know they're coming to a business, and there's other business surrounding them, and everyone is very comfortable coming to a business.
Right.
They've always been very happy with that we're legitimate enough to be a business.
And then we also make them sign just a little purchase order, basically, that says, this is the item that I'm getting. We'll describe the item on it. This is how much money I paid for it. It's paid in full. I'm buying it as is, no warranties or guarantees or anything like that. I've thoroughly checked it, and there's a transfer of goods. It's a super simple purchase agreement. We use one that was drawn up by our lawyer so that it's ironclad. But if you just Google purchase agreement, I'll try to find one and link one in the description of this video. But if you use one of those, it is good. It does protect you.
Sometimes it's just better to be safe than sorry.
100% agree. Yeah. And then again, use your common sense. If the deal seems sketchy, if the person seems like, it's not someone that you want to do business with, remember, you don't have to do business with that person. You can always move on to the next buyer. And that's about it, guys. Selling stuff locally is really good, I think.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. Not for everything, but for some things.
What do you think, Mochi?
She says, I like it.
Actually, we did get Mochi off Craigslist. So technically, Mochi was a local flip. Yay!
We got Mochi from Craigslist.
All right, guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. We try to answer every single question that we get on our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps us out on YouTube and helps us make more videos for you guys. If there's anything in particular that you would like to see, let us know, and we will try to make videos on that subject.
If anybody wants to send us a free French Bulldog, we'll take it.
Thanks again, guys. I'm Ryan Roots.
I'm Allie Roots.
And this is Mochi Roots.
Ooh.
And together we're Ramochi Roots.
Ramochi Roots.
See you next time, guys.
Bye, guys.